Free Live Viper 6 mobile app. The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network. Powered by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. Get epic discounts up to 75% off. From electronics to home decor to everything in between. It's a new deal every week. Just scan the QR code or head to WJBF.com and click on Marketplace to start saving now. The Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. The Coffee Club on News Channel 6. Sponsored by Honda Cars of Aiken.
Not much rain for us on this Friday, but we will see some late night showers and storms coming in. And what do our rain chances look like this weekend? I'll have the details coming up.
Now on News Channel 6 at 5, protecting workers on Georgia roads. What GDOT says you can do to keep yourself safe as well as the crews. As your News at 5 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with National Work Zone Safety Awareness Week. Georgia's DOT is working with other transportation departments across the country to bring attention to work zones. Isabella Moody is live now at Walton Way Extension with more. Isabella?
The CSRA knows its fair share of road work zones, and Georgia DOT is using this week to help bring awareness to safety in these construction zones. As we head into the spring and summer months, there will be more workers on Georgia's roads for things like maintenance or construction. This year, GDOT has a theme it wants you to remember to help keep you and those construction workers safe.
There's actually a slogan for this year's campaign, respect the zone so we all get home.
GDOT says work zone safety is a shared responsibility. They hope the slogan reminds drivers to slow down, not be distracted, and pay attention to any construction or maintenance workers, first responders, highway emergency response operators, coordinated highway assistance and maintenance program, or tow truck drivers.
Do not speed through these work zones because they're just out there. They could have to go into the travel lane at some point to do this work. And if they pop out and you're going too fast, you might not have enough time to react. Same thing goes for distracted driving.
We may have about 5 to 6 signs out, big arrow board, but a lot of times they really don't see it, and that's because they're a little distracted. So we ask everybody to be aware of us in the road. We're performing a public service, and we want to see our families at the end of the day.
In 2024, there were 12,345 work zone-related crashes in Georgia, which resulted in over 4,500 injuries, 11 fatalities involving motor vehicles, and 7 pedestrian fatalities.
People have been injured. People have died, unfortunately, before here in Georgia. We don't want that to happen. Target is 0 deaths, and we just need everybody to, work with us.
As you enter a work zone, make sure to stay alert and be prepared for any circumstance you may come across. These workers, just like you, are trying to make it home to their families. Live in Augusta, Isabella Moody, WJBF News Channel 6. Back to you, Jenny.
All right, Isabella, thank you. And you can see from Isabella's live shot, it was a nice warm day today. Meteorologist Jennifer Petracci joins us now for a check of the forecast.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice day out there, Jenny. We don't have any storms at the moment, which is great for any of your early weekend plans. If you're headed out and about late Friday night, things are looking good, at least for now. Later on tonight, we could see some rain and storms moving in. But in the meantime, enjoy the sunshine. We do just have a few cumulus clouds out there. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam looking over the river. Because there's no rain today, a lot of spots are warmer than yesterday. A whole 11 degrees warmer in Aiken, 13 degrees warmer in Saluda, and that's putting all of us in the 80s, with the exception of McCormick at 79 and Aiken at 79. But Louisville, you're 83, Barnwell at 81, Augusta's right at the 80-degree mark, 82 in Sparta, and 78 in Washington. Our dew points are still pretty high, so we do have a lot of moisture around, which means some rain could be on the way later. But those winds are coming out of the south. We're seeing 10-mile-per-hour winds in Augusta and Aiken, just 6 in Barnwell, 5 in Waynesboro, so not not super windy today. You can see up to the north of us, we have a stronger storm. And then this line of showers and storms stretching across central Alabama down towards the Gulf Coast. All of that activity will move into our direction, but it's still a ways away. So a lot of this won't be coming through until you're in bed tonight. So really not going to impact your plans too much. Date night forecast looks good. Will be mostly cloudy and down to 75 at 8 p.m. And looking ahead, you can see the rain chances are going down, just 20% tonight, and then Sunday will be completely dry. A few morning showers possible on Monday as temperatures stay warm. Highs are in the 80s. Coming up, I'll have a look at your full 10-day forecast, so stay with us. But back to you, Jenny.
All right, Jenna, thanks. April is Head and Neck Cancer Awareness Month, and the Georgia Cancer Center held free screenings Friday. Bria Smith has the story.
It's a process that takes a few minutes.
Okay, really big
But makes all the difference.
So obviously, if you have a cancer that's super early, it's going to be a little bit, easier to treat. Maybe less modalities of treatment, and so sometimes it can just be like a little excision, or it can be something that saves an organ, like your throat.
This month aims to bring more awareness to cancers in the head and neck regions like throat, mouth, and larynx.
What I tell people is any kind of lesion in the mouth, ulcer, maybe painful, maybe not, any kind of sore that you see in the mouth that hasn't healed within a couple of weeks, maybe like 2 weeks, probably need to have it evaluated.
Heather Brantley says there are visual signs that you can look out for, like inflamed mouth sores and more.
So neck masses of any kind of persistence, sores in the mouth that are persisting, persistent sore throat, persistent trouble swallowing, persistent and progressive hoarseness. That's the key is persistence. So bad things tend to persist and get worse. Things that are not bad are typically going to be intermittent or get better within a week or two.
If you missed the screenings this year, you can visit WJBF.com for more information on how to schedule an appointment for a screening. In Augusta, Bria Smith, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Fort Eisenhower is marking a major milestone. The Post is celebrating the 50th anniversary of Eisenhower Army Medical Center. The hospital started as Camp Gordon Station Hospital in 1941.
The DDMAC continues to take care of patients, continues to take care of the community. The art of medicine continues to change. The science changes. So DDMAC will change with the science and the art. But what won't change is that DDMAC cares for the patients, and that's what makes it special. We have great people that do great things for our patients.
The Eisenhower Foundation is also marking 80 years of celebrating the life and enduring legacy of former President and five-star General Dwight D. Eisenhower. The Augusta Air Show heads to Augusta Regional Airport this weekend. This year will feature the U.S. Navy Blue Angels and A-10 Thunderbolt IIs. Also this year, there's a new commanding officer who says he's excited to be in his first Augusta Air Show.
It's my first air show in Augusta. We have been training since November. We spent the first 2 months of the year training in Pensacola, Florida, which is our home base. Then we spent January and February and half of March in El Centro, California.
You can buy tickets at AugustaAirShow.com. Gates open at 9 a.m. Saturday and Sunday at Augusta Regional Airport. Coming up, setting a budget in South Carolina. Why some lawmakers are pushing for raises for themselves. Next.
And late night showers and storms for us, but a mostly dry weekend, staying warm as we go into next week and the start of May, with storms returning on Thursday. I'll have that full Viper 6 forecast coming up.
Get amped up. Still had a new tool to protect North Augusta. What the community had to say about a new fire truck after the forecast.
Weather headlines on WJBF News Channel 6. Brought to you by Hickson Roofing. If your roof needs fixing, call Mr. Hickson. Master the art of Espanol. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Let's see where we're at so far when it comes to our rainfall totals over the past week. When I showed this a few days ago, there wasn't a single drop of rain, and some places still haven't gotten a lot of rain, and that includes Augusta, McCormick, near Gibson, and Glasscock County, and parts of Waynesboro as well. But notice where we're seeing the yellow and reds. That's where rainfall totals have surpassed 2 inches over just the past couple of days alone. Barnwell County got up to 5 inches of rain last night. Now our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam is showing dry conditions, but partly cloudy skies here in Aiken. We're sitting at 80 degrees. We have a southeast breeze of 10 miles per hour. Dew points are in the lower 60s, humidity at 54%. Some upper 70s happening now up in Wilkes County and down towards Crawfordville. The rest of us in the 80s. 84 in Sylvania, that's our warmest spot. Bamberg, you're at 82, 80 in Aiken, and 82 in Sandersville. Now, as for satellite and radar, we're not seeing any rain at this time. We do have a couple lightning strikes, though, out towards Atlanta, and then as we zoom out here, you can see a lot more rain in that direction. So northern Georgia has a little bit of rain, and then we have this big batch of it happening now in Alabama and Mississippi, all ahead of a cold front. So later on tonight through our Saturday morning, we will see a few showers, but for the Augusta Air Show tomorrow, things are looking pretty good. That chance of rain continues to decrease, still keeping the chance in the forecast around the 3 o'clock hour when things are wrapping up here at the air show, but the chance of you running into a shower or storm on Saturday is very low. Chance of rain at just 20% now. On Sunday, no rain expected other than maybe late at night. We're talking around 11 p.m., midnight, and temperatures will be a little bit cooler on Sunday. So here's our futurecast tonight at 6 p.m. We're still dry. All of that activity still well to the west of us. Then as we get to, say, around 11 o'clock, midnight tonight, that's when we'll see those late night showers and storms move in, and that continues into early Saturday morning. So the good news is that this is beneficial rain. We could use more of it, but it really won't be impacting your plans too much unless you're out really late tonight or really early tomorrow morning. Cold front comes through. As that's passing the area, we could see a few pop-up showers and storms develop on Saturday, but once again, it's not looking very promising. And then as we go into our Sunday, some cloud cover and another batch of rain out to the west. So like I mentioned, we could see some more late night rain going into our Monday morning, but nothing too significant. So let's bring it closer to home tonight at 8 o'clock. There's the chance that some isolated cells could develop, but the main batch of rain comes in very late tonight. This is 3 o'clock in the morning. The chance of severe weather is very low, but you may wake up to the sounds of some thunder and lightning and some brief heavy rain. But you can see Saturday is looking pretty good. This model really not showing any storms developing. And then Sunday will be pretty much completely dry. The rainfall totals tonight really only going to happen for the northern half of our area. We're not talking a lot, really only up to around a half of an inch. And the dew points will drop briefly, going down into those middle 50s by Monday. So a bit of a break from the humidity, but temperatures are staying warm. Some of us will see some upper 70s at times, but notice as we get towards Thursday of next week, that's when we'll get close to the 90-degree mark. Now our low temperatures tonight will be in the low to mid 60s, and our highs tomorrow will be in the mid to upper 80s, so warmer than it has been over the past couple of days. Looking really good for Sunday, just that 20% chance of morning showers on Monday. Very warm as we go into the middle of next week, with our next chance of rain coming back into the forecast Thursday and Friday.
Jenna, thank you.
Yes.
Today, the city of North Augusta got a little safer. A new fire truck was delivered to the crew at Fire Station 1 on West Martintown Road. First responders and city leaders were on hand to see the big delivery.
So historically in firehouses, before they had engine-operated apparatus, they would use horse-drawn carriages. And whenever they got back to the station, they would unhook the horses, and they would have to push the wagon back in the station. And it's an old tradition of pushing the fire truck in. So what fire departments do these days is a ceremonial push-in when they receive the truck as an honorary to draw attention to it.
The truck will be used to refill air tanks used by firefighters on scene. Up next, a dream come true for 32 young men. We'll take a look back at round 1 of the NFL Draft next.
At Lionel's Clothing.
Well, last night, 32 names were called in round 1 of the NFL Draft. And tonight, more will walk across the stage toward the next step of their career. Danny New has a recap of the first night.
Tonight, all eyes on Green Bay, Wisconsin, hosting the NFL Draft for the first time. More than 250,000 visitors expected. And at Lambeau Field, watch out for former University of Miami quarterback Cam Ward.
How about Cam Ward and that arm talent?
Expected to be the #1 draft pick going to the Tennessee Titans. Ward finishing his Division I career with the most total touchdowns in college history. Remarkable given his improbable journey after receiving just one scholarship offer out of high school.
what I really want to do, and that was be a winning quarterback. And it's just also, how I was raised to be confident in yourself. If you don't have confidence in yourself, nobody's going to be confident in you.
Next up, the Cleveland Browns. They're expected to select Travis Hunter. Hunter making history at the University of Colorado by starting at both offensive and defensive positions, coached by NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders. And watch out for another Sanders tonight, Shedeur Sanders.
Shedeur Sanders. Touchdown!
Deion Sanders' son also at the University of Colorado. His dad coaching him his whole life in preparation for this moment.
And we do apologize. That was a dated story, but you can watch round 2 tonight right here on News Channel 6. Coverage begins at 7 o'clock. And that is all the time we have right now. Coverage you can count on continues at 5:30 with 2 judges now facing serious federal charges. Tonight, a sitting judge accused of helping an undocumented immigrant escape ICE agents. Maria Smith has details after the break.
Master the art of safety. Weeknights starting at 6 on MeTV. At WJBF's Television Park Productions, our mission is to provide local businesses with top quality video and digital content at an affordable price. With decades of experience, our award-winning creative team will guide you step by step through the creative process, resulting in a successful marketing message for your brand. Over the years, we've helped hundreds of local businesses expand their voice. Visit WJBF.com/creative to find out how we can do the same for you. The CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you Women to Watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community.
Nominate someone today at WJBF.com. Sponsored by Goodwill.
Kelly, where do your best mornings start?
What do you think? The best morning starts with Kelly and Mark.
You're like apple pie in America.
Weekday mornings at 9 on News Channel 6. The live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
It's a nice and dry end to the work week for us, but we do have a line of showers and storms out to our west. How will this impact us as we head into the weekend? All of those details coming up.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Bria Smith in for Dee Griffin. Thanks for joining us. It's National Work Zone Safety Awareness Week, and the Georgia Department of Transportation is reminding drivers to respect the zone to protect road crews. Officials say distracted driving is putting workers' lives at risk, especially as construction season ramps up. Fort Eisenhower is marking a major milestone, celebrating 50 years of Eisenhower Army Medical Center serving soldiers, veterans, and their families. Hospital leaders say while medicine continues to evolve, their commitment to patient care remains stronger than ever. Plus, the Eisenhower Foundation is also celebrating 80 years of honoring the legacy of five-star general and former president. April is Head and Neck Cancer Awareness Month, and the Georgia Cancer Center is putting early detection in the spotlight. Health experts offering free screenings this week, hoping to catch cancers of the throat, mouth, and neck before they become more serious. They say simple checkups can make all the difference. ABC News is airing special coverage of the death of Pope Francis, including Pope resting in state, the viewing in St. Peter's Basilica, as worshipers pay their respects, and coverage of his funeral mass on Saturday, beginning at 3:30 a.m. right here on News Channel 6. Coverage you can count on begins with the public viewing of Pope Francis